Welcome to Neosho Lady Wildcat Softball on KNEO.org. This is a presentation of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. You're listening to the official pregame show of the Neosho Lady Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wildcats, Lady Wildcats ballpark as we take on the Lady Vikings from Parkview. Jim Jackson, John Ball, and Matt Ball with you. Hope you enjoy the ball game tonight. Jim, the Vikings come in. They've had hauling on some tough times. They are 1-11.
Well, 1-12. They got beat last night by Lebanon, and they were shut out. John, they have been shut out the last 3 ball games, and they only average scoring 2 runs per contest for the season. A lot of the games, they'll score 1-2 points, or runs, I should say. They had one outing a while back. They played Central from Springfield, and they scored 20 runs. And they won that ball game 20-5. But after that, it's been hit or miss. Pretty much.
Really has been. They played Webb City and got beat by them 19-0, and then they played Carthage, and Carthage beat them 17-0. This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by the ProLube Tire and Auto Center. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
I'm Bryce Johnson with this Unpacking It Sports and Faith Minute. As sports fans, it is easy to envy successful teams. After all, everybody wants their favorite team to win, but we can get so jealous when we see other teams win. Unfortunately, these same feelings of envy often exist outside of sports too. Jealousy can quickly set in when we find out about the successes that other people experience in their lives. It's easy to compare ourselves to others, what they have or what they're doing. We can even get caught up in envy over how others serve the Lord. We must ultimately realize, however, the need to focus on our own personal obedience and heart toward Jesus. Envy can be very dangerous when taking root. But the Bible says a tranquil heart gives life to the flesh, but envy makes the bones rot.
Guys,
today,
we do that about
let's shift our jealous eyes away from everyone else and focus on the many blessings God graciously pours down on us.
It starts at
I'm Bryce
5.
Johnson, and you can unpack that. For more,
COC
go to
rules said we have to start at 5. That's why we
So, you believe in God. That means you'll go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
Well, that depends on how you define the word believe.
According to COC rules,
Billy
we can't
Graham.
start at 5.
The Bible says the devil believes and trembles, but the devil's not going to heaven. You can believe in God. You can believe in Christ.
Yeah, they're not in
You
our,
can believe in the church. You can believe in the Bible, but that won't get you to heaven. It's more than that. The word believe means to commit. It means to surrender. I'm asking you tonight to commit, to stand on, to receive Christ as your Lord and your Master and your Savior. Let Him forgive the past. Give you a new dimension of living. Write your name on the book of life. Make sure you're going to heaven.
If you're ready to take that step and believe that Jesus is your Savior, let's talk now at 855-255-PRAY. 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
My name's Pastor James for the Neosho Church of Nazarene. Just have a privilege here to share with you a word of encouragement today. You know, in the world in which we live, people are always making plans. We're trying to navigate through life, and sometimes life can be kind of complicated and rather layered as we're trying to figure out direction and trajectory and all of these things. But the Bible tells us to commit all of our plans to the Lord, to trust in the Lord with all our heart, to lean not on our own understanding, to acknowledge Him in all our ways, and He will make our path straight. I'm a firm believer that the Lord has incredible plans for our lives, and so many times we deviate from those because we get to chasing after all of these other things that are out there in the world. The Bible tells us that before we were even born that the Lord had things that He wanted our lives to accomplish. And so I would just encourage all of you today, and I don't think it's by accident that you've stumbled across this video, and I would just encourage you to seek the Lord, to lean in and to find out what He has for your life, because I promise you that will be the best life that you could live. May the Lord bless you. Hope you have a wonderful day.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about you. The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning into the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
And welcome back to the Marion Family Complex. John Ball, Matt Ball, and Jim Jackson with you. We're getting ready for a 5 o'clock start with the Neosho Wildcats taking on the Lady Vikings from Parkview, Missouri. And it looks like it's going to be a really, really exciting ball game. Hey, tonight is senior night for the Lady Cats, and we have a record of 19-9. Jim, I can't think of a better way to honor these seniors than to win our 20th ball game tonight.
That is a strong possibility tonight. The Lady Cats will honor four, like you mentioned, four of their top players, which happen to be seniors this year. And, John, you and I have been here for many, many years, and we've seen these young ladies start out as freshmen and seen them progress. And, you could almost tell when they start, they're going to be some good ones. And Autumn Kennard was right there, and she can play just about any position on the field, and she's been the top hitter the past couple of seasons for the Lady Cats, and she'll be leaving and going on to the University of Tulsa next year. And the other young ladies, whether or not they play athletics in college, they either want to be nurses or in business or something of that nature, and I know they'll do very well in whatever endeavors they so choose.
Well, I agree with you 100% though. When I think about Autumn Kennard, here's what I think about. She started out as a freshman, and she was out in center field. Now, that's where she preferred to play. Mm-hmm. But her sophomore year, there was absolutely no one to catch. Her sister was pitching, by the way. There was no one to catch. And Autumn says, don't want to do it, but I'll do it for the team. And she did, and she made a whale of a catcher. And she and her sister being able to work together went a long ways towards the Cats having a great season that they had. One of the other ones is Addie Hart. Addie plays second base. Addie seems to be able to take the ball to the opposite field almost as well as Journey Arnold, and she loves to hit the ball to right center field, but she's got some pop in her bat. She's had a couple home runs this year also. She had a couple last year.
She had, just last week against Carl Junction. It's a game you and I were unable to attend, and it seems it always appears that way. A game we have to miss or not on our schedule, or it's conflicting with something. And some of these young ladies, and I think Ashlyn Stevens had a home run.
She did.
As well in that ball game against a very fine Carl Junction team. But this afternoon, the team from Parkview out of Springfield coming to Neosho today. They're coming in with a record of 1 win and 12 losses. The last 3 games they have been shut out, and I'm sure some of those games have been the 10-run rule after 5 innings. And just looking at some of the players out there, they're almost like a JV team, but they try and they play hard. They are student athletes, so you can't get onto them by any means because they are trying their very best, and we encourage them just like we would anyone because they will get better. It's a young team. There's not a senior on this team, John. They have 4 freshmen, they have like 5 juniors, and they just don't have that leadership like what you'll find in the Neosho team, where you've got 4 strong seniors who kind of help the underclassmen.
Well, Parkview most definitely has a young ball club, but that tells you a little something about the future, and they're pretty excited, even though this is a tough year for them. And by the way, we want to welcome the Parkview fans that are watching us on YouTube. We let them know that we're on YouTube, and they were going to spread that around. So if you're from Parkview and you're watching your girls play, welcome. We're glad to have you with us. The other 2 seniors we talked about, and you mentioned one of them, was Ashlyn Stevens. Ashlyn came in, she did a little bit her sophomore year, and her junior year she really didn't hit the ball well. What I remember is she took a 2-strike bunt and got on base, and we scored in order to win a ball game. But since that time, she has popped the bat. She's got 2 home runs. She is one of those gals, because of her speed, she manufactures runs. And what I mean by that is she will walk or she'll get on first base. She'll steal second base, get to third base either by a steal or maybe even an overthrow, and then she comes in and scores.
And that's how you win ball games. And Coach Goodell has kind of shaken up her lineup a little bit tonight to kind of get ready for next week, because John will be here starting next Wednesday. It is district action. You have the teams from Lee Summit coming to town, Ray Pack, Smith Cotton coming in out of Sedalia, Missouri, along with Carthage and Joplin and us. And should be a whale of a week for high school softball next week. The Cats this week, tonight, we're playing Parkview out of Springfield. Tomorrow night we'll be back home against the Bolivar Liberators.
That's right.
And then we travel Thursday, the Webb City Cardinals. Lady Cardinals playing well right now, so that's going to be a tough ball game. They're not in the same district as we are, but still it's kind of bragging rights and COC action for that ball game on Thursday.
Well, the Cats are right now 8-1, and they'll finish the season, by the way, the regular season, they'll finish up on Monday night over at Nixa. But there's going to be a meeting tomorrow to determine the seedings for our district playoffs. And just by what I'm looking at, it looks like we may very well be the 3 seed. If that's the case, then we'll play some of the other teams before we have to get those tough Kansas City teams we played. The fourth person that we want to talk about is Olivia Emery. She's a pitcher. Now, she pitched for us as she was a sophomore. She was not here last year as she played for a AAU team out of Dallas, Texas. Now, talk about commitment and having to go different places. She certainly did. But she is a senior this year, and the circle has come into her own, and she has had the school record in strikeouts twice. She has had 16 strikeouts per game twice, and I've got some statistics here that show overall she has had 230 strikeouts.
And that's
pretty good, isn't it?
That is amazing. She had an off night the other night. She had only 10 strikeouts, and we're thinking that's an off night for Olivia, and for anyone else would be just truly amazing. She had another performance last week, John. I think, and it may have been in the Carl Junction game. She had 16 strikeouts as well, and 16 previously, and she's thrown several one-hitters and allowed only averaging about 1 run. Her ERA has to be tremendously low for what she has done so far this season.
Well, Matt made a comment the other day, and it's true. Now, you missed a few ball games at the beginning of the year, but Matt and I can say as long as we've been here broadcasting, the Cats have not lost a ball game.
That's right.
We don't want to do that tonight, do we?
I hope not.
No, certainly not. You're watching. Go ahead.
No, I was reading where they were 5-0 here at home, and we've seen every one of their home games, and they've had an outstanding performance before the home crowd.
Well, you're watching or listening to the pregame show. It's brought to you by ProLube, the Tire and Autos Maintenance Center. We're going to take another 3-minute timeout. You see the Cats are going out, and they're starting to warm up, and we'll be ready for the first pitch about 5 o'clock. We'll be back with the keys to the Cats and starting lineups and much, much more. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
What does a culture of excellence look like? It looks like her, him, and them. It's where future educators, innovators, lifesavers, and global leaders call their home. It's a place where immersive learning environments can help empower students to command a future in their field. Come experience excellence at Missouri Southern State University.
Today's sporting event is being made available for your family by Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rental, located just off Highway 49 at the Carterville exit by Casey's. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays till noon with rentals of outdoor construction equipment and even attachments for your machines. Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rentals is a proud supporter of today's game. 417-317-4995.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See Bank for complete details.
Looking for extra space near Neosho? At 86 Mini Storage, we offer secure open parking for RVs, campers, and vehicles. Plus, we have a selection of storage units that can hold whatever you need. Conveniently located in Western Neosho with 24-hour access for our customers, and right now, your first month is free. To find out what spaces are currently available or request a unit, visit 86ministorage.com or call 417-621-1601.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
Welcome back to Neosho for our afternoon ball game on this beautiful Tuesday. Parkview Lady Vikings come to town to take on the Lady Cats of Neosho. It's time now for Keys for the Cats. Keys for the Cats sponsored, as always, by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho. Located at 437 West Kohler, Eric and his team offer a wide variety of insurance services for individuals and businesses. You can always learn more online at ericnorrisinsurance.com or give them a call Monday through Friday at 451-6666. And now with Keys, here's John.
Well, Jim, you know, we usually spell the word cats, and I've quit doing that because there's just so many ways to describe this ball club. We're going to start with Q. Q stands for quick. We need a fast start, and we need a fast finish. Ashlyn probably is the fastest person on the ball club, and she's batting second. Now, she normally bats eighth because she manufactures runs. She gets on base, steals second, and then scores. If we do that tonight and we start fast, then it's going to be a great evening for the Wildcats. D stands for defense. We have one of the stingiest defenses in the COC. We give up 2.3 runs per game, and that stat needs to stay right there where it is. Defense provides opportunities to come back and put the barrel of the bat on the ball, and that's exactly what we need. Solid defense is important to a win tonight. S stands for stay the course. This year, above and beyond, we're honoring our seniors tonight, and this is a great, great way for us to honor them by winning our 20th ball game and keep grabbing hold of that gold ring that is at the end of the rainbow. W. We are the Cats. We couldn't be prouder. If you can't stand that, we'll yell a little louder. 20-game season tonight, and we go into establishing a program that is at the top of the COC. So let's do that by winning tonight.
Very good, and good words of wisdom, John. Thank you. Keys for the Cats, sponsored by your State Farm agent, Eric Norris. In Neosho, give Eric or his staff a call throughout the week at 451-6666. John, you couldn't ask for a nicer night. It's a little cool this morning, a little foggy across much of the four-state area, but it's a beautiful night. The clouds have kind of dissipated a little bit. Sun is out, 71 degrees. You don't need a coat or sweatshirt right now, but it's just a perfect night for softball. It's hard to believe, a week from tomorrow, district action starts, and it's going to be right here at the Wildcat facility in Neosho, and we look forward to that. But in the meantime, the girls have some business to take care of tonight against some nice young ladies from Springfield from Parkview High School. The Lady Vikings have come to town, and game time here in about 15 minutes.
I'd say there's a real good chance, Jim, that maybe by tomorrow night's ball game, when we take on the Bolivar Liberators, we'll have some ideas about what ball games will be played and what time they'll be, and we'll obviously announce that on Friday night also. Hey, speaking of Friday night, it's homecoming, and the Neosho Wildcats take on the 2-4 Joplin Eagles.
Should be a good ball game. As always, we haven't defeated a Joplin Eagle team in 7-8 years. And, it's one of the three teams that we'd like to defeat. Finally, it's been, Webb City and Carthage and Joplin have been tough the last 10 years. And, it's kind of kept us from getting a higher seed in districts. But I think this could be our year. They keep playing the way they have. Tremendous. We scored 55 points against a fine Willard team the other night. 55-27 was the final in that score. But game time, 7 o'clock Friday night, pregame show here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network at 6:15.
Well, let's grab one more timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups, and we'll be ready to get this ball game underway. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Sports Complex, brought to you by the family of the Marion family.
Marion Family Sports Complex.
For just a minute. I'm sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get the starting lineups. Jim, you want to tell us who they're going to start over at Parkview?
Parkview Lady Vikings come to Neosho this afternoon with a record of 1 win and 12 losses on the season. Leading off and playing shortstop will be number 11, Chloe Benedict. The second back will be Max Smuck, the catcher, followed by the pitcher, Annie Kroll, then followed by Marley Martinez at first base. Mallory Wright will be in left field, Ariana Cowden at third base, Maddie Hamby at second base, Vanessa Astrike will be out in right field, and Taylor Frenchman will be playing center field this afternoon. Once again, Parkview coming in with a record of 1 win and 12 losses. And John's got a look at the Lady Cats lineup.
And for your Neosho Wildcats, coming in with a record of 19-9, head coach B.J. Goodell. She is assisted by Coach Bobby Stackhouse and Coach Angie Turner. Starting out for the Cats is the way it's been for 4 of the 5 years that we've watched her play, Jim. Autumn Kennard. She'll be playing center field. She leads the Cats with a batting average of .512, but more importantly, her on-base percentage is .608. Next is going to be Ashlyn Stevens. She'll be playing in left field as Kennard will be playing in center field. She's the speed demon we talked about earlier. Then it's going to be Journey Arnold, the junior that plays first base, and she has a batting average of .433. Her on-base percentage is .465. Sadie Leach is the catcher tonight, and she bats in the 4th position. After her will be number 18, Kendon Smith, who's playing third base tonight. Addie Hart, another one of our seniors, will be playing second base, and she's batting in the 6th position. In the 7th position is going to be Darren Marshall, and she will be the DH. She'll be DHing for Carly Mahurin, who will be playing in right field, and she's the flex. In the circle for the Cats is going to be Olivia Emery, as we already said. An amazing stat for her is 230 strikeouts, but Jim, her ERA is less than 1.
And that's just truly amazing. And she is not the overpowering type pitcher you might think of in athletics. She is a very finesse pitcher. She gets the corners, and she makes the batters go for bad pitches. The one good thing about Olivia is she gets ahead in the count, like 0-2. Then they're forced to. They don't know what's coming, and they'll swing at some high pitches and low and outside pitches, and that's where she gets a lot of her strikeouts this season.
She does. The number 9 hitter for the Cats is going to be Carly Tomlinson. She is the shortstop. She's a lefty, and she does her best to get that little running bunt. She has really worked hard on that, and of late she's been able to hit it and hit it hard. PA announcer is giving the starting lineups right now, and we'll be ready to get this ball game underway in just a few minutes. Some of the other stats that we've got, Sadie Leach is hitting at 391. Hard, as we talked about, is 324, but her on-base percentage is 446. Tomlinson is hitting at, or Kim Smith is hitting at 391, and her on-base percentage is 430. That's the thing we need Kendon to do, is she hits it where they're not. She's got a couple home runs too, Jim, but more than anything else, she hits ground balls through the infield, and we get scores.
You know, for most of the season, like you said, she has been batting down in the order, either the 8th or 9th spot, but she has some power, and we're thinking, boy, she's hit some balls this year right dead center, right at the warning track, and we're going, wow, where'd that power come from? But exactly she can put it out there, and all the Cats have done well, and like I say, Autumn Kennard with just amazing, 42 hits, and that's about where she was last year. I think 42 to 47, going into district action. But these are some games coming up this week. You have 2 more games. You got 3 games this week, and then you got Nixa next week at Nixa, I think on Monday, right before district. So these are important ball games. You want to get fine-tuned, and the ladies are all healthy. I don't see the knees wrapped up or ankles or anything. And we are ready now for the playing of our national anthem. We'll pause. And we're just moments away from the opening pitch for the ball game this afternoon. Parkview Lady Vikings against the hometown Lady Cats of Neosho.
Well, Jim, as we kind of think about taking a little trip down memory lane, I think my favorite ball game this year is when Lebanon came to town. Not that we beat them in 5 innings by 10 runs, but the way that we did it, we were up 6-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. Autumn had hit a home run in the 5th inning to make it 6-0. So they batted around and came back in. She comes up in the top half of the 6th inning. She hits her 2nd home run of the ball game. Kim Smith comes up after that, and not back-to-back, but back-to-back pitches. The very next pitch, Kim hits one over left field fence. Journey Arnold comes up and hits a single, and then Sadie Leach comes up and hits a walk-off home run that scores 2 more runs, and now it's 10-0, and the ball game's over.
And we'll see what happens here this afternoon. I'm just watching the young ladies warm up, and I'm just impressed with the arm of Sadie Leach. Sadie has played third base. She's also pitching. She can relief, and she plays great behind the plate. And she plays basketball too, John.
She does, yeah.
And she's just a sophomore. We're just about ready for action here. Chloe Benedict, the shortstop, will lead it off for the Lady Vikings. She'll be followed by number 18, Max Smuck, the catcher, and Annie Krall, the pitcher.
Now, let's tell everybody her name is actually Mackenzie. That's her coach's nickname, not Mac.
Mac.
But it is Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
That's right.
That is correct. And we're ready for action here this afternoon. Good to have you with us on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. First pitch in for a ball, a little low and inside. It is senior night, and after this ball game, 4 of the seniors on the Wildcat squad will be recognized and honored.
You know, there's one right down the middle. There will be a JV ball game after this. Parkview does not have a JV team, so we made a call over to the AD who we happen to know over at Carl Junction, and she says, sure, I'll send the kids down. So the Neosho JV will be playing the Carl Junction JV after this.
Well, the next pitch was in for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Olivia up on the count. Oh, swing and a miss. Got her. You know, John, one of our ball games, some of my memories is watching, Olivia pitch, and where she led off the first 10 batters, struck every one of them out. Just unbelievable. Well, here's Mac Smuck, the catcher, number 18, batting from the right side. And the first pitch.
Well, that's in there. Oh, it's a little bit high, I guess. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, but I'm not batting. I just swung at it.
Infield playing normal death, shortstop, and fouled away.
We'll set the infield for you from third base over. It is Smith, Tomlinson, Hart, and Arnold. In the outfield, it is Stevens, Kennard, and Mahiran. And in the circle is Emery, and behind the plate is Leach.
And that's in for a strike. Good crowd on hand today for senior night.
Now, the wind is blowing a little bit north-northwest.
Swing and a miss. And she goes down. 2 quick strikeouts. Second strikeout of the ball game for Miss Emery. A little cool this morning. We had the wind out of the north, a little bit of mist, and really not much to amount to anything. But, you know, that's the 20% chance of rain that the forecasters always talk about that we had. 2 out, no score. Parkview and the Lady Cats. The batter is Annie Kroll.
She's in the circle for Parkview. She stands in. She's a right-handed batter.
Another pitch. Beautiful pitch by Olivia right down the middle.
Well, she painted the inside corner on that one, and it just curved right around into the middle, Jim. She has the ability to do that.
And the pitch, swing and a miss. That was a high riser. She does that so well. Olivia will fool them. She'll come down low or inside. The next one, she'll put the riser with some heat on it, and it fools the batter. Swing and a miss. And 1, 2, 3, just like that. All strikeouts. Nothing across for Parkview. Or I should say at the top of the first. And we'll go to the bottom of the first with Neosho coming to bat. You're in tune to the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook /Calvary Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or Dennis at bannerchurch.com.
Kennard, Stevens, and Arnold will start it off for the Cats. As Jim told you a while ago, 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts for Emory, and Parkview went down. So Cats coming up in the bottom half of the first inning.
And pitches outside. Autumn is just unreal with her batting average. She has 103 plate appearances, actually 82. You count them, but with 42 hits, she's averaging .512 so far on the season. So very good on-base percentage, over .608. Includes your walks and hit by pitch.
Well, I'll tell you what, I feel very confident that Tulsa is going to welcome her with open arms. She's just that kind of a softball player.
You know, to go to a D1 school, to be recruited is quite an honor. And she'll do very well, I'm sure. And she trots down to first base with a walk. Just like that, the Cats have their leadoff lady on first base, and that brings up Ashlyn Stevens. Ashlyn's been batting towards the 8th and 9th spot most of the season, but Coach BJ wants to shake things up, get ready for district. And a nice little bunt.
And she's going to make it without any trouble.
And look at Autumn all the way over to third. So Ashlyn gets on with a base hit with a bunt, infield hit, and that brings up the first baseman, Journey Arnold. Journey also has some power this season. She has had 2 homers, 6 doubles, and 3 triples, and 28 singles on the season.
Yeah, Journey can hit the ball hard or she can place it. And you look for her to do that. Ashlyn takes off down to second base, just exactly like we talked about, and she's in there without even a throw.
Well, just like that, the Cats have 2 runners in scoring position. Journey Arnold, who can, smashes it down to the left side, foul.
Yeah, she turned on that one pretty quick and knocked it almost into the Parkview dugout.
Journey is also one of our fine ladies who will play basketball this season for the Cats, starting in the end of next month. That pitch is low and into the turf.
Yeah, nice job that time by Schmuck to keep that ball in front of her, to keep the runners from advancing, and more importantly, to keep a run off the board.
2 on, no out. Oh, pitched a little high, but
it's 3-1 now.
Cats are threatening here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Catcher Sadie Leach will be up next.
Oh, smashed down to the left side, gets past the shortstop, out of the outfield. That's going to score 2 runs. A nice base hit by Journey Arnold, and it's 2-0. Neosho. That brings up Sadie Leach, the catcher. Sadie's also has some power. She's had 5 homers on the season, couple of 5 doubles and 24 singles.
And that may be one right there. That is a foul ball.
Foul ball. She had some pop to that one.
Yeah, she got a hold of that one. It was a line shot. It was not going to be a home run, but it was going to be an extra base hit down there in that corner if it had been just about 2 feet farther out into fair territory.
John, I like how the Lady Cats will be on the move, going from first to third. They're so quick, and just a bunt or single can move the runners over. Oh, there's a nice fly ball down to left.
That's going to be foul too.
And it's hit the warning track, but foul. Left. It was playable. Left fielder could not get to it. That's right out in left field. So that's 2 strikes on Miss Sadie.
She's going to try to get a hold of one right here.
Oh,
and
there you go.
Goes,
That's
and
popped.
That is gone.
And it's
see ya
out of here. 3-run home run.
2-run
home run. Wishful thinking, 2-run home run by Miss Sadie Leach. And then left center field, no doubt about that. She just popped that one right out of there.
Yeah, she finally got the pitch that she wanted. She turned on a couple of them, and she thought, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to hit it.
Well, it's 4-0 in favor of Neosho. There's no one out, and we're still in the bottom half of the first inning. It brings up number 18, Kendon Smith, playing third base.
Kendon Smith, Abby Hart, and Dalen Marshall for the Cats.
For the season, Kendon has 36 base hits. That pitch is way high. Cats wait for it. They've, I think this year, been a little more disciplined at the plate. They wait for their pitch, and it's gone. There's a nice base hit in the right center. Oh, it
And
gets
she's
past
going to get 2, maybe 3. She's going to keep going,
yep.
and she'll get on her gun, and she'll be at third base.
And the ball's already to the warning track. She could almost score. I bet she could have, but the coach held her up. So a nice triple for Kendon today.
Now batting for the Wildcats, senior, number 8, second baseman, Addie.
Addie Hart at the plate. Addie also has some power. She's had 3 homers on the season. Oh, she got hit by the pitch. So she got hit by pitch. That brings up number 23, Dayton Marshall, the designated player. She kind of platoons with Carly Mahurin out in right field. Carly has had some good timely hits in the past couple of weeks.
She has. She certainly has.
She's come along. And nice pitch. Runner roll. Advanced down to second base. So, John, no one out. Cats have runners at second and third. And Miss Marshall at the plate. The count is no balls and 1 strike.
She turned on that one.
Ooh, boy. Down third base, foul.
She hit that ball hard. Unfortunately, it was foul, but that would have been for extra bases as well.
Parkview has some tough ball games, John, on their schedule for the remainder of this week. Both these teams have ball games tomorrow and Thursday. And then, of course, Friday night is football. And then they have ball games on Monday getting ready for district competition. And the pitch. It's
high and low outside, ball 1. Plate umpire didn't let us know until he put his fingers up.
Yeah, we have to watch that.
Yeah.
Wreaks havoc with the scorekeeper up here as well. Oh, fouled away, back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Marshall's going to get her cuts, that's for sure.
This is the number 7 hitter in the lineup for the Cats. They've scored 4.
Emery's up next.
And it's popped up. Out of play, back to the left side. Marshall comes trotting back. Crawl is yet to record a strikeout or an out this inning. Still in the bottom half of the first inning. Neosho on top, 4-0. And
there's
another foul
know,
ball.
The count remains a ball and 2 strikes. She's hanging in there.
Sun peeking through the clouds. Kind of caused some problems for anyone out in right field today. Oh, another nice smash. She just a little too quick on that.
Yeah, third base to first base for the Parkview is Cowan, Benedict, Humby, and Martinez. Left field is Wright, Finchman, and a strike.
And the pitch. Nice smash to the shortstop. The throw to first base in time.
Better run scores.
1 run will be in, so that's she does her job to get the RBI. It's 5-0. Neosho, and that brings up number 9, Olivia Emery, the pitcher. And it's a hit out into right field. That'll score another run.
She just kind of waited on that one and waited on it, and she's going to go ahead and run on to second. She may go to third.
The pass ball back into scoring position. 6-0, John. I have.
Now batting for Neosho, the shortstop.
Might let the scorekeepers know. There we go. 6-0. Kylie Tomlinson. Pitch down low and away. Kylie likes to, John just kind of smack that ball.
Yeah, she does.
Down into left field.
She does, and she's been pretty successful doing that as of late. She times it. She's been working on that, and there's a good way to do that.
Back to the pitcher, and they record an out. So that's the second out of the inning by grounding out. 6-0, Neosho, 2 away. That brings up the top of the order. Autumn Kennard, she walked her first time up.
And came around to score.
And it's popped up to left field. It's playable. And
no,
didn't catch it.
Apparently it was a foul ball.
It was playable.
Yeah.
You have to hustle over there and get those balls.
Autumn likes to do that. She likes to hit the ball to the opposite field like that.
And that pitch is low and away. Autumn has power.
And leaving the count at 1-1, 2 outs, bottom half of the first inning. Cats are up by a score of 6-0. Olivia Emery over on third base.
1-1 pitch coming. It's fouled away again, back to the screen on the left side.
If Autumn gets on, it'll be Ashlyn Stevens who bunted her way on in the first.
Well, every cat, Lady Cat, has been to the plate, John, this inning in the bottom half of the first, and this is the second time that Autumn has batted in the inning. Oh, smash
There's
to the right
hard
side.
Hit ball and that
it's
goal.
Right field, and it's caught by the right fielder, and that's the third out of the inning. So the Cats strike pay dirt 6-0. 6 runs in the bottom half of the first inning. We go to the top of the second, and we'll be right back after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your...
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
And welcome back. It's the top half of the second inning from the Marion Family Complex. John Ball, Jim Jackson, and Matt Ball with you. And our Lady Cats are up by a score of 6-0, Jim.
They struck early and capped off by a 2-run home run by Sadie Leach. No doubt about that. Dead away center. And all the Cats hit the ball hard. The outs that they did have was hit right at someone.
Now Martinez right and Cowden, and there's the first pitch swung on to strike one.
She's a little behind on her swing there. Olivia has some heat at times, and that was one of them right there. Second pitch, fouled away to the right side.
Yeah, Martinez plays first base, and she's got 2 strikes. Looking down at third base to Coach Ted Orcutt.
And we invite you to come out for the remainder of the season if you can. Tomorrow night, Bolivar comes to town to take on the Lady Cats. And that game time.
Got her, strike 3.
And that's 4 strikeouts in a row, John.
But if you can't, join us at Webb City on Thursday night. We will be on YouTube just exactly like we are tonight. And we will bring you the next to the last ball game of the season for the Lady Cats.
We invite you to come out to Webb City if you can, because Webb City always has a great turnout for any of their athletic events.
Well, that was in there. That was call strike 1, and that one had a little steam to it, Jim.
It did. Mallory Wright out in left field for the Lady Vikings today, batting from the right side. Yeah, swing and a miss. She was underneath that pitch.
Yeah, she was. Well, we've got all kinds of football players over here to the left of us. We're not practicing baseball this evening. The wind is blowing, and there's strike 3.
Strike 3, Wright goes down. That's 5 in a row. 2 out here in the bottom half or top half of the second inning.
Well, Jim, you can say it now. What have you been saying all this time? I haven't seen them hit a home run yet.
And they did, and it was a beauty. I'll tell you, dead away, straight away center. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, swung underneath that one for strike 1 to the third baseman, Cowden.
You know, Olivia hasn't had what we've seen this year, John. She is in control with all her pitches, and just like that one there, quickly 0-2 count. On a high pitch, she'll make the batter. She'll fool them and make them go for...
Got her, strike 3
strike
call.
3. And she goes down. 6 straight strikeouts. Nothing across in the top half of the second inning for Parkview. 6-0 Neosho.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
And welcome back to the Marion Sports Complex, bottom half of the sixth inning. Olivia Emery is just doing what she does best, and she struck them out 3 up, 3 down in 2 innings, and the Cats scored 6 in the first. So we come into the bottom half of the sixth inning, 6-0 in favor of your Neosho Wildcats.
Ashlyn Stevens at the plate. She had a base hit her first time up in the bottom half of the first inning, or bottom of the second inning. It's 6-0 Neosho. And fouled away off to the right side. Journey Arnold had to get out of the way.
Yeah, she didn't know whether she wanted to swing at that or not, and swung about halfway and spoiled the ball over and almost hit Journey.
Yeah, the clouds have come in a little bit to it's high.
Yeah, Ashlyn is, she knows once she gets on base, she has many, many opportunities. So that'll leave the count at 2-2, and she watched that one go by.
And that pitch is high as well. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. A little bit of a breeze blowing out. Oh, swing and a miss. And the throw down to first because the catcher dropped the ball. So Ashlyn goes down, and that's the first strikeout for Miss Kroll this afternoon for Parkview.
Now batting for the Wild.
Here's Journey Arnold. She had a single her first time up, and she came around and scored.
She scored on that home run by Sadie Leach. Oh, nice hit up the middle. Oh, that's going to go all the way to the wall. Got past the center fielder.
She's going to be going to third base, too, and she will be standing up there.
And a nice triple by Journey. That's 2 nice hits today. So a runner in scoring position down at third, 1 away, and that brings up home run hitter Sadie Leach.
Here comes Sadie, and base umpire says, you've got a shoestring that's loose, so Coach BJ helps her out, and she reaches down and ties the shoes for her. Now we're ready to go. Here's Sadie.
1 out for the Cats. Oh, nice smash down to the left side.
That one's gone too.
Is it over the wall? I don't see the indication. Nope. It's just a double. It must have bounced and hit over, but that's a nice hit for Sadie. She's got a home run and a double. It's now 7-0 Neosho.
Here's Kennedy Smith. She came around and scored. She hit the ball right up the middle, I believe.
She had a
and went to third.
Had a triple. Oh, nice smash down to the second baseman. Got away from the second baseman. Sadie Leach will score. And the ball got away from another outfield.
She's going to get all the way around to third as well.
And this guy... You give her
oh, please.
Oh, you give her a base hit, but there's, I don't know how you give the error to out there. Got past the second baseman and 1 outfielder, but a nice bit of hitting. You got to give her a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, that ball had some spin on it, and that's one of the things that got the second baseman. And she comes on around and gets to third base, and I think she was looking at Coach BJ saying, please don't make me run.
Yeah. Well, it's 8-0 now in favor of the Cats and Addie Hart.
Yeah, his first pitch was ball low and outside.
Addie was hit by a pitch her first time up in the bottom half of the first inning. It smashed down the left side. Foul.
I think I saw Coach BJ jump out of the way there.
Yeah, I believe she did too. Yeah, it is the bottom half of the second inning. Cats are up 8-0. There is 1 out. And a runner on third base.
And the pitch. Oh, nice smash.
And that
Center
ball
field.
could be gone.
It's going to be
it's
over.
Ground rule double.
Ground rule double.
Yep.
Addie Hart had some power.
Ground rule double by Hart.
And it'll score another run. It's now 9-0. Neosho. One out here in the bottom half of the second inning. So the Lady Cats are flexing their muscles here early in this ball game.
And here's the DH, Dayton Marshall.
She grounded out her first time up. That pitch is high. And more people coming into the ball game today. Some of the Neosho people having to sit in the visitors section since the other side is crowded, which is good.
Yeah, that's some of our football Wildcats.
Yeah, Brock Pyle
came over to watch the game.
And they'll take on the Joplin Eagles Friday night here at Bob Anderson Stadium. Ooh, nice pitch. Nice little floater.
That was a call strike. It was on the inside corner.
2 balls and a strike on Miss Marshall. Runner down at second. 1 away. Fouled away back to the screen. Strike 2.
She looks like she is just itching to get the barrel of the bat on the ball, doesn't she?
She does.
She jumps up there and she's ready to go.
Well, the Lady Cats have hit it hard up and down that lineup today. Oh, there's a nice smash left side. It's going to go foul. She'll come back to the plate.
Well, there is 1 out in the bottom half of the second inning. The Cats scored 6 in the first and so far 3 in the second.
And the pitch. It's a nice smash down the left side.
And that's going to score.
That'll score another run. Marshall's going to scamper down to second base with a double. Nice bit of hitting there.
That was a solid line drive shot.
Olivia Embry up to the plate. She has seen 1 pitch at the plate today, and she knocked it out into right field for a base hit. It's 10-0.
Yeah, it looks like some of the Parkview people want to talk for just a minute or two.
Can't
maybe
see.
That was a home plate or the base umpire that went out there.
I think the ump got something in his eye or something.
Okay. Emery Tomlinson in the top of the batting order for the Cats.
10-0. Cats, runner down at second base.
That was a call strike. I invite you to be right back here tomorrow night, 4 o'clock. We'll go on about 3, and there is a solid base hit.
Out into left field. It's
And
going to
Hart is
score
going to
another
continue
run.
to go.
No doubt about that. 11-0.
Or, I'm sorry, I said Hart. That was Marshall.
Well, Olivia has 2 base hits today, both singles. And that brings up Kylie Tomlinson, the shortstop. She grounded out her first time up. Just 1 away, 1 on. There's a hit down to the right side to the second baseman to throw.
She's on.
She is safe. She gets on with a base hit.
Yeah.
John, that's just kind of a miscue because the first baseman was off the bag.
Yeah, she was. She was off the bag. So here's Autumn.
I'd like to see Autumn put 1 out of here right now. 6 runs the first inning, 5 runs this inning. It's 11-0 Neosho.
Runners on first and second, and the first pitch is a ball. There is 1 out. Autumn flied out deep. Her last time up. There's ball 2.
Pitch is high or outside. Still just 1 out, 2 on for the Cats. They're on the bottom of the... Oh, it's popped up. It's playable. Who's going to call for it? And second time.
Center fielder caught it.
Autumn has flied out.
Kennard flies out to the center fielder, bringing up left fielder, number 5, senior,
Ashlyn Stevens.
Here's Ashlyn. She struck out her last time up. First time she got a base hit, and she came around and scored in the first inning.
John, this is the second time she's been up this inning. 2 runners on. Oh, swing and a miss. That's for strike 1. Good swing, good cut by Ashlyn. Ashlyn is so quick. She is so smart when she gets on the base paths. She turns those singles into doubles, makes it look easy. Oh, there's a nice smash. Oh, got past the third baseman. Base hit. That'll score another run. And a nice bit of hitting by Ashlyn Stevens. That's her second hit of the afternoon. It's 12-0. Neosho, and here comes another power hitter, John. This is Journey Arnold.
Number 21, first baseman, Journey Arnold.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, smash down the left side. Out into the left field. That'll score another run. Journey's going to...
Everybody's going to score. And Journey is going to be in third base with another triple.
That's her second triple, her third hit. And it's just the second inning. 8 runs have come across.
Second of the game. Brings up cleanup hitter.
This inning alone. John, what is the rule, the run rule after 3? Is
15
it
after 3?
15, so we might be seeing that here today. Oh, it's popped up. It's playable.
Yeah, we'll see if that's caught. I don't believe it was.
It is. So Sadie Leach has popped out, flied out. And that's the end of the second inning. The girls were still standing out there. And the Cats really opened this one up. 8 runs in the bottom half of the second inning. Our score, 14-0. Neosho on top of Parkview. We'll come back after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
Hamby, A Strike, and Frenchman are up in the top half of the third inning for the Lady Vikings from Parkview and Springfield area. Cats are up by a score of 14-0. They scored 6 in the first and 8 in the second.
Well, Olivia Embry has faced 6 batters this afternoon, and all 6 have gone down swinging. 6 strikeouts for Miss Embry. And here we are in the top half of the third inning.
In there for call strike 1.
Maddie Hamby, second baseman at the plate.
We invite you to stay tuned for honoring our seniors after the ball game. I don't know if we'll be able to get the coach up here or not with all of those festivities going on. That's a ball low and outside. But then there's a JV ball game after that. If you're not doing anything else, the Neosho Lady Wildcats JV team will be taking on the JV team from Carl Junction.
Good practice for both those squads. For some of those young ladies that will be future varsity players.
In there for call strike 2. That was one that Livy just reared back and threw. It was right down the middle.
She's up in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch, it's
a little bit low.
Low. Good eye by Miss Hamby. And the pitch, swing and a miss. She was a little late coming around. Another strikeout, strikeout number 7 for the afternoon for Miss Embry. 1 away here in the top half of the third inning, 14-0. Neosho on top of Parkview.
Vanessa A Strike, the right fielder is up. I'll get it right here in a minute. There's the first pitch. Swung on, strike 1.
She had a good swing on that. Went around. A 1 pitch coming from Embry. And the same pitch.
Strike 2.
You know, Emery, Olivia, she doesn't waste her pitches. I've never seen her have a wild afternoon. And just like that, 3 straight pitches and another strikeout. 8 strikeouts for Olivia.
Here's the center fielder, Taylor Frenchman.
The center fielder, number 7, Taylor Frenchman.
And the first pitch, and first strike.
Call strike. That was right on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Frenchman, the center fielder. And a little behind on the swing. Just like that, it's 0-2. Olivia's on her game this afternoon. And the 0-2 pitch with 2 out, no on.
Got her, strike 3.
On the inside corner, just like that, 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for the Lady Vikings. And it's still 14-0, Neosho. We return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Forbes asked and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Hi, I'm Sam O'Neill with Affordable Propane of Neosho. From setting tanks to refilling them, we offer a full spectrum of service to meet your every need. We serve Neosho and surrounding areas, and we are committed to giving you better service at better prices. Give us a call today, 417-437-8927. Thank you.
Kendon Smith, Abby Hart, and Ms. Marshall will be up in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Score is 14-0, 1 run, and the Cats can go ring the victory bell, Jim.
Kendon Smith has had a good afternoon, has had a triple and a single, her 2 times up. And the pitch a little high, ball 1.
And the wind is coming up just a little bit. It
feels good.
Yes,
feels
it
great.
does.
Temperatures dropping into the 60s. Upper 60s. Nice smash down the left side.
It's a fair ball, and she's going to get at least 2, and she maybe 3.
And
coach is
waving her in.
Come on.
Said to hang on. She'll stay there at third base. So her second triple today. Addie Hart comes up. John, you know, I've never seen a 3-inning game of 15 runs. So if, Kendon comes in, do they just stop the game right then?
That's right. That's right.
And the pitch gets away from the catcher.
And believe it or not, the last 5-inning ball game that the Cats won, a play just like that, the ball got away from the catcher and Kendon slid into home.
Well, it's 14-0. We're in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. That pitch is high and away, so.
Well, Jim, no pun intended, but the Cats are in the catbird seat.
Catbird?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Catbird seat.
2-0 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Boy, she wanted that one.
She really did. She really did. She was a little bit in front of it.
Addie had a nice hitter last time up with a double, and she's been hit by a pitch her first time up in the bottom half of the 1st inning. And the pitch a little high, 3 balls and a strike. Runner at third, no one out. We're in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And it got away. It's another walk. She'll base on balls.
Okay. I wasn't sure for a minute exactly what happened there.
She was hit or not.
Here's Dayton Marshall. She had a double her last time up.
And the runner will advance down to second. So just like that, runners at second and third, no one out. Crawl this afternoon has had one strikeout. And Olivia Embry has had 9 strikeouts.
And there's a ball. Nice job by the catcher to just keep that ball in front of her, Schmuck.
Crowd pretty quiet. They're kind of stunned, as like we are, with the score. Not every day you see a score like this. It's low and into the dirt.
And
catcher takes her time to get back there. And
yeah, Kendon is not going to go. So
3 balls and no strikes on Miss Marshall.
And it will be Emery that'll be up next. She's had 2 singles for the night.
It's a smash down the left side. Nice pickup and the throw to first base.
And there's a score, and that's the ball game. And there's another one that comes in.
Well, that'd make it 16-0.
Yep, that's ball game.
And they will call it.
That is the ball game. Final score: Lady Wildcats 15, Parkview
15-0. So that's the run rule after 3 innings.
Stick around. We will be honoring our seniors.
We will take time out for this. We'll come back with kind of a wrap-up, and we will honor our seniors, and then we'll be out of here. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be back.
Want to know what your home is worth? Stop by to get a free competitive market analysis with Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. They're proud to serve the Neosho area and will stay with you every step of the way, whether you're buying or selling. A family-owned business for over 25 years, Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. 417-451-1700 or by email at gkitchen.showmerealestate@gmail.com. Home of the Happy Campers.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Healthcare doesn't have to be complicated. At the Free Market Physician in Neosho, you pay just one affordable monthly fee, and that covers all the checkups and routine care you need. No insurance hassles, no surprise bills, just unlimited access to your doctor when you need them. Whether it's a quick visit, telemedicine, or ongoing care, you're covered. Find out how simple healthcare can be. Call 417-312-9499 or visit freemarketphysicians.com. That's 417-312-9499.
Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics, located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
And welcome back to Neosho. Our final score, 15-0. Our post-game show, coach's interview, brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others, whether from small business to agriculture, whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, they have you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, always proud to call Neosho home. Coach BJ with us, and congratulations on a good victory this afternoon. Olivia on her game, 9 strikeouts. You could have left everybody at home.
I know, yeah. She just needed Sadie back there to catch her apparently today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she was on it.
kind of a good tune-up. I know you've got more ball games this week, and I could go through the girls, and everyone up and down the line had a good afternoon.
Yeah, they did. Just putting the ball in play, hitting hard, and that's what we talked about yesterday. It was we had a practice yesterday. It was kind of one of those like, oh, should we slow down the machine or whatever? And I'm like, no, because we still only practice before we have the next 3 games, and so you have to prepare for everybody, and that's the thing, like. You should be able to just stay back and hit a ball here and go from there. And I feel like they did a good job adjusting and doing that. So
I like the home run from Sadie Leach.
It was nice, wasn't it?
Yes, right down, straight away center.
Yeah.
And everybody hits. And were you holding the runners down at third down there?
Yeah,
we had several triples.
Yeah, we had some opportunities. We could have scored Kendon early, but I laughed and told her, I was like, I feel like if you took home on the one, Addie might have hit you. So I was kind of thinking you ought to stay here. But just kind of one of those deals, like we have no outs. Like, let's put the ball in play and win that way. Right. If it's a close game, heck yeah, we're scoring on it and walking it off that way. I have no problems doing that. But in a game like this, I feel like, let everybody hit and get a chance. So.
And, it's senior night. Your thoughts on some 4 great seniors here at
we have
Neosho High
4
School?
excellent seniors here this year. And, tremendously going to miss them. I told them I'm not going to be upset today because we have a lot of softball still to play in my world. And so, I still want to do a lot before they get out of here. So, but yeah, absolutely. You look at down all 4 of them. I mean, what Autumn does just in the box everywhere, can hit, can catch, can play center field, just a great leader. And we wish her the best at Tulsa, obviously. And then you have Olivia. I mean, what she's done in the circle has been amazing this year, just crazy. Her stats and everything that she's been and just what she's done for us. And then, she's not been terrible with the bat no more than she's actually swung it in the last year and a half. So and then you got the other 2 with, she doesn't have a home yet next year, but she will have one. I know everybody's going to want her before it's over with. And then you have, with Ashlyn and Addie, and I've been talking to coaches about both of them recently as well. So we're hoping to still find them a place to play, and I think they're both wanting to go. And just the speed that Ashlyn brings, we did exactly what we wanted to do when we changed the lineup around today, and that we saw that. The first thing is, Autumn has a chance to go first to third on a bunt, and real quick, June, before you know it, you're a couple pitches into the game, you got runners first and second with Journey at the plate, and that's what we exactly hope for in the change of the lineup. And in worst cases, then we have Autumn at second with no out, with 1 out, and go from there.
I like how you what we call in broadcasting a hammock. You put a good strong hitter, maybe one that's kind of weak, and then another strong hitter, and hopefully that second person in the hammock position will get on base, and that was the case today. And I like that thought for going into districts next week.
Yeah, we're just kind of utilize our speed there, hopefully, and use Ashlyn to kind of move people over. And Kendon's been great putting the ball in play and hitting hard balls. So we're hoping that maybe she could drive in more runs down at the 5. And that's why I talked to him yesterday, kind of like, hey, here's what we're going to do. Here's why we want to do it. I feel like it's going to give us a chance to kind of give us more runs down the stretch. And we've just had a couple. I mean, what have we lost? 9 games, and 8 of them have been by 2 runs or less. And just trying to find a way to generate that extra run or 2 we need during a game to win games. And as we all know down the stretch here, nothing more important than the games coming up in another week or 2. So
and tomorrow, I guess I understand that you'll have the pairings or the seedings for the district action.
Tomorrow morning we're going to seed that, so we'll find out where we fall there, and and then we'll play Bolivar tomorrow night. So it'll be a tough
good
times.
Coach, thanks. You're getting ready to.
I think I'm getting ready for senior night, so I better get down there. But I appreciate you guys being here. I know. Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach. And once again, Coach's interview brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they're always proud to call Neosho home. John, once again, 15-0 for the Cats, their 20th victory of the season.
Well, we didn't mention that to Coach, but I know that was very strongly in the back of her mind. And we've lost 1 COC game. Her other goal was to not lose a COC game. So we will go ahead and get things going. And we will finish the COC up with 2 more people, so maybe we'll get a couple more. So great victory for the Cats tonight. Be right back here tomorrow night and join us when we bring the Bolivar Liberators to town.
Should be a good ball game. Game time 4 o'clock tomorrow. And we do encourage you to come out just a little bit early for that because Bolivar, like I said, will be here. They come in with a good record as well. Cats improve their record to 20 wins and 9 losses. And 1 week from tomorrow, as we've already mentioned, the district action takes place here at the Marion Family Complex, just outside the junior high. in Neosho. Should be a lot of good action with teams from Carthage, Joplin, Lee Summit, Raymore, Peculiar, and Smith Cotton coming to town.
Yeah, absolutely. So till we see you tomorrow night, hey, join us. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful afternoon for softball. And what else have you got to do but come watch these Lady Wildcats and let them show you how exciting they truly, truly are. So for Jim, John, and Matt, till we see you tomorrow night, go Cats!
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.
Autumn is a four-year letterman in softball. Autumn's future plans are to attend the University of Tulsa on scholarship to continue playing softball. She plans to study pre-med, pre-dental, and hopes